Hi friends, welcome to Cooking with Mrs. Inarra. Today we're going to be making Easter drops. I'm so excited. But first I want to show you my Easter earrings. Look at these. Look, I have little Easter bunnies here. All right. And I also have my Easter pin, the Easter bunny with the basket. Right? What plans do you have for Easter and spring break? Are you traveling? Are you just going to be resting at your house? I bet you can do something fun. And now you can learn how to make these Easter drops and you can make it for your family. Okay, so let me tell you the ingredients so that you have it all ready, and I have it here on my phone. Okay, so we have butter that we're going to need, and we have the milk that you need, syrup, either Rice Krispie or quinoa pops. I have quinoa pops. Then we have chocolate chips. Then we have the white chocolate for the little drizzle on top of our Easter drops, and sprinkles. Okay, are you ready? What do we do first? Always, we disinfect our hands. So you can wash your hands with soap and water or with hand sanitizer, front, all around, in between our fingers, nails, and our thumbs. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get the mini muffin tins that we're going to make the drops in, and we're going to grease them so that the drops don't stick to the pan and it's very easy to take out. So what I always do to grease is I get a piece of paper towel and I stick it in butter, and then I just grease the tin with the paper towel like this. Can you see how I'm doing it? So each little square has some butter on it and nothing will stick to it. Okay, here we go. So take yours and do the same. You want to make sure you get the bottom and the sides, all the sides really well. A little more butter. Okay. So my tin has enough for 24 drops. Maybe you have a tin like that, or maybe yours is a little smaller. I guess if you don't have mini muffin tins, you can do it with regular size muffins as well. That's okay. Okay. Or you might have the little plastic shells like to make cupcakes. You can also put that in, and then you don't have to grease the tin pan. Okay, it's all greased and ready. So now you're gonna have first your quinoa pop that you need to measure out, and we need to measure out 2 cups of the quinoa pops. So I have mine here, and I'm going to measure out 2 cups. All right, there's 1, right up to the very top, 1 cup. These quinoa pops are really good, and they're so nutritious for you as well, because they're made of quinoa, of course. So lots of protein, nice and healthy, which mom and dad will like, that they're healthy. Okay, so quinoa pops in your bowl, ready, and we're gonna put this to the side. And now we're going to mix our other ingredients. Okay, so now we need in another bowl, not too big, it has to be a microwave safe bowl because this is gonna go in the microwave so that we can melt. Okay, so we need a cup of I'm using chocolate chips, okay, to melt. Okay, so we put a cup in. There we go. And now we need 1/4 a cup of butter in there. So I'm going to get some butter or margarine. I usually use margarine actually. And we get some big scoops. And I have to now melt this because it has to be 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to put it in the microwave for for about 30 seconds, okay? And then you need 4 tablespoons of milk while that's melting. So I have my milk already poured out in a cup here. 1, 2, help me count. 3, 4. 4 tablespoons of milk. And we need some, what do we need? Some syrup. How much syrup do we need? Also 4 tablespoons of syrup. Okay, here we go. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now put my spoon right over there. Let's look at my butter. Nice and melted. And how much did it say we needed of butter? We needed 1/4 a cup. Exactly at our 1/4 cup line. And pour it in. And it should look like this. Do you see what it looks like? All right. Okay, so now we are going to mix it a little bit. Mix it up. I'm mixing. And then I'm going to stick it in the microwave for a little bit so that the chocolate melts a little bit more. Okay? So, again, for about 30 seconds. You know what I didn't tell you, boys and girls, is that you might notice a different background today. I'm not in a kitchen. Can you guess where I am? I'm at school. I'm at ACS. You've seen that your teachers now sometimes come to school. Well, me too. We come to school once in a while, about every 5 out of 10 days, and so I decided to cook from school today. Okay, so I think it's about ready. Nice and soft now. So now it's easier to mix. I'm going to ask my cameraman if he can zoom in on this for me. If you can see the chocolate all melty. Now it's like, it's almost looks like I want to eat a spoonful of it. Chocolate and butter, yum. But I won't, because now that it's all melted and the chocolate's all soft and it's really well mixed, now I'm going to pour it into the quinoa pops, okay? So here we go. So I'm pouring it all in. Okay, put this to the side. Now I have my mixing spoon, and now we have to mix it well. We have to make sure everything is combined. Because you don't want it to be dry, you want it to be nice and moist. Okay, I'm going to show you kind of what it's going to look like. There we go. Scrape the sides well so that it mixes. Scrape all the way to the bottom of the bowl as well. Okay, you see it? Okay, so this is what it should look like. Okay, nice and mixed. Okay, now it's warm, right? Because we just melted everything and heated it in the microwave. So it's okay, you can't grab it with your hands, but we'll use the spoon. And what we'll do is we will put a drop into our mini muffin tins, okay? So it's about just like a teaspoon of it. You drop it into every one, and you kind of push it down a little bit so it spreads out through the whole little mini muffin. There we go. It smells so chocolatey and good. I can't wait to taste them. Okay. So, mix them all up. So I'm gonna have 24 to eat. Nah, I'm joking. I think I'll share with people that are here in the office with me. They'll enjoy it, right? That's the best part about cooking, is sharing what you make. And to people to say, oh my gosh, this is so good. How did you do it? Can you share the recipe with me? And then you're gonna know how to make these and you can share it with all your family and friends. Okay, almost finished. Here we go. Okay. Go. Great, just a few more. I hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, remembering our 4 W's that we've talked about so many times. Who can tell me what they are? Who remembers the 4 W's? What? What's one of them? I hear one of you say, wash your hands. Yes, what else? That's right, who said that? Wear your mask. Very good. What's the other one? Yes, you got it. Watch your distance. And what's the last one? Yes, you remembered. Very good. Work together. Perfect. Okay, let me just clean up the sides a little bit, even though they say a good cook is never very clean cooked. Okay, so here they are. And now this has to go into the refrigerator or freezer. I think if you're going to keep it in the refrigerator, it's going to have to take longer. So if you're really hungry and you want it to go faster, stick it in the freezer for about 30 minutes to an hour. Or it can be in the refrigerator overnight. So it's up to you. So I'm going to stick this in to the little refrigerator back here that I have. And then I'm going to bring out, ta-da! I already have some ready that I made last night at my house, and I put it in the freezer all night. So look, they came out very easily from the little mini muffin tin, like this. I just had to pull them out with a little knife. And now it's time to decorate. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to get this bowl, and I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit because okay, here we go. To clean it off, one more little clean, and it's as good as new. And now, what I'm going to do, now my hands are filthy. Okay, a little more alcohol. There we go. Okay, so now to decorate. So now we have to put in the white chocolate for decorating and the sprinkles. So we need a cup of the white chocolate. That seems like a lot, a cup to me. Seems like a whole bunch. So actually, I'm just gonna put in a handful and a teeny bit more. Okay? So put that in. And now, once again, this has to melt. So back to our microwave. I just love using a microwave to cook. So we'll see how long that takes. Probably about 30 minutes for it to melt. And then we'll have our sprinkles ready. I got these. They're little colorful dots. When the white chocolate is melted, we're just going to drizzle it on top of each pot and then sprinkle the sprinkles on and it will be ready. Okay? All right, let's see how it's going. Let me mix it a little bit with one of our spoons. Here we go. Sorry, let me take this spoon out. There we go. How's it going? Oh, not yet. Needs more time. All right. So I heard from your parents that some people are going to Cochabamba for our Easter break, for our whole week of spring break. That'll be nice. Some people I heard are going to Santa Cruz. Well, it'll be a little bit warmer and maybe you can get in the pool because here it's already so chilly, right? It's chilly in the morning and at night. So, let me see if I need to mix this at all. Okay, almost ready. This is taking a little bit longer to melt than I thought. So you just have to keep checking it. Ah, we are done. Nice and melted. The white chocolate, if you can see it. Just move it around a little bit if there's to finish off any lumps. And now with the same spoon, all I'm going to do is, you can see it here, is I'm just going to drizzle it on top like this. Look, I'm just drizzling it on top of all the Easter pops. You can stay on top of one for more time if you want. If you want a little more chocolate on it, you can make little designs. You can just do zigzags, however you want, and as much as you want. White chocolate is my favorite. If anyone wants to give me an Easter gift, give me white chocolate. My favorite, so good. So I'm gonna put lots of white chocolate on top because it's my favorite, as you know. All right, all over. Here we go, finishing up. Done. Boom. Look at that. Looks so good. Now we get our sprinkles while the chocolate is still hot, and they'll stick to it, and you grab it with your hand and just pour it all over. We can even go like this. Let's see. See? Look at that. See how it's sticking to the chocolate? Oh my gosh! It looks so good! I cannot wait to taste them. And again, as many sprinkles as you want. Go crazy! Okay, now, I think I'm finished. What do you think? Don't they look great? Yes? You love them? Okay, now, for the time we've all been waiting for. Our tasting of it. Grab one. Ready? Oh my gosh! Magnifique! It's so good! Oh, delicious. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to send me a picture on Class Dojo. I love seeing all of you cooking. And also I want to tell you that I love and I miss you. And I'm so proud of all the hard work you've done this school year and you're still doing. Keep up the good work, my friends. Bye. Happy Easter.